Hello students, a Capstone Connection Learning Transfer to Computer Science. So, the question will come as this example. Write about using logic operators in creating a prototype for generating electricity from hydro energy from a river or ocean, or any prototype or any capstone challenge. So, in this case, we generate electricity from hydro energy from a river or ocean. So, we have here many examples. First, from river. This is the nowadays how to generate electricity from river. Okay, this picture showing us how to generate energy from the water in the following or coming through the river. And here is the system for generating electricity from hydraulic system. Here we have the river here, and this is the dam. Here the dam, and here the hydro set guide vans to direct water to the water turbine, and from turbine this will rotate, and this cable will transfer rotation to the generator, three-phase generator, and from here we can collect the power to the power grid. Okay, so we have here controller for to the mechanical stage and the electrical generating electricity stage. Okay, so the second way from ocean, and this is the simple drawing of how the ocean or the waves are moving through the ocean or the sea. So the first method, as declared in this diagram, and second method here we have, this is the piston, and piston we have two pistons, the inner piston or inner shaft and the outer shaft. The inner shaft will rotate this in one direction, and the outer shaft will rotate in the turbine in the reverse direction. So we have the inner shaft is coming down, and the upper turbine is or outer turbine for the outer shaft, which is toward up. And this you can understand this image and know how it's work ideally, clearly. We have, this is the same, but this more practical picture. Okay, this the two turbines, one rotate in one direction for the upper shaft, and the other rotate in the anti direction for the inner shaft for down, one for up direction and one for down direction. And this is the method 3. Depends on the water is coming from up or water is coming from down. So it's a combination of air follow and water follow. Method 4, very interesting method and very clear. This is the float material here, and it will directed by the follow of water or waves, as you see here. Okay, so when it's coming up, it will operate this in this direction. Coming down will operate, but it will this will be to right or left, and here this to right or left on the pulley will be up or down. So we have here mixed direction, so we are using all moving of this float from left to right. This pulley is working up to down and rotate in both directions, and here up and down for the float, but the pulley is directed or moving from left to right, and both direction its rotation, and we convert this electricity from alternative energy to directed energy or electric or energy direct direction. So the ideal answer as follows. One common logic operator used in hydroelectric power generation is the AND operator. This operator can be used to ensure that both the water flow and the turbine are operating at optimal levels before electricity is generated. For example, if the water flow is too low or the turbine is not spinning fast enough, the end operator can prevent electricity generation until these conditions are met. Another logic operator that can be useful in hydraulic power generation is the or operator. This operator can be used to switch between different sources of water depending on their availability. For example, if a river has multiple channels, the OR operator can be used to switch between channels based on which one is flowing most strongly at the time. In addition to these basic operators, more advanced operators like the NOT operator can be used to control the behavior of the hydroelectric system in more complex ways. For example, the NOT operator can be used to prevent electricity generation if the water flow is too high and there is a risk of flooding. Overall, or the conclusion, the use of logic operators in a prototype for generating electricity from hydro energy can help to maximize efficiency and ensure that the system is working in a safe and reliable manner. By carefully designing the logic of the system, it's possible to create a prototype that can generate significant amounts of renewable energy from the power of flowing water. Here is the rubric for this answer. So we have criteria content here, and we have here this developing, which is yellow, proficient green, and exemplary or very professional اللي هو blue. في الكونتنت في البلو provides thorough and detailed explanation of how logic operators can be used, like using and or not for generating electricity from hydro energy with multiple examples and a clear understanding of the concepts. Examples اللي هو using a flow rate of the water and the rate of rotating of the turbine. Organization of the answer, the ideas are logically presented and there is a clear connection between each paragraph. And then we have the language usage. The language is used clear, concise, and precise. The essay is well written with proper grammar and spelling. We provides multiple examples to support the ideas presented in the essay. The examples are relevant, specific, and clearly demonstrated the usage of logic operators in creating a prototype for generating energy. وهنا ممكن نكتب كمان supported by examples such as Python code. Python code as this example. So here, how to use Python. We have here defined here, this is a comment in the code, and we have the variable water flow rate, and we have the variable turbine speed, and the user will enter these variables, the value for the input using the input function, and convert it to float because it's contain floating point, and the same for the turbine speed. This can be entered by Arduino, okay, directly, not using the float and the input functions. And here the program. If the first variable or water flow rate greater than or equal 10 and turbine speed greater than or equal 100, then the turbine speed هنا هيقول لك print electricity is being generated or alarm or a signal is appeared here in the Arduino control system. LF water flow rate greater than 5 or turbine speed greater or equal 50. In this case also print electricity is being generated, or if you're using Arduino, so a signal or the same signal will appear in green color, LED green will light. يبقى هنا يا اما printed words يا اما signal appeared if we are using Arduino and hardware. Else هنا electricity is not being generated, or another signal like alarm or a red LED will light. Okay, يبقى in the first two cases which is accepted, we are using and here and here or, and in these two cases a printed will appear electricity is being generated, or a green LED will light. If not any one of this is happen, so the else statement will operate and execute, and the electricity is not being generated, and here another LED which is red color will light. This is the discussion of the above code which I discussed now. Note that this is just one example of how logic operators can be used in generating or creating a prototype for generating electricity from hydro energy, and there are many other possible ways to approach this problem in Python or other programming language. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you to register and subscribe in the channel to reach the search engines like YouTube search engine, Google search engine, and Yahoo search engine, and we need to reach 10,000 subscribers to increase and distribute our channel. Thanks for you. So share this video if you like it.